everybody, it's your boy Marcus Norman from the Gentleman Style Podcast, your host of the #1 podcast coming to you live in America. And today we have the six-figure spa chick, Miss Candice Holyfield, who I must say her resume is extensive. She's dynamic. She's powerful. She is leading the forefront in the industry, and she is changing the absolute game. Miss Candice married the love of her life 4 years ago, Mr. Anthony Parker, in 2010 in Memphis, Tennessee. The love story behind this is so powerful. The love had for her husband, knowing that he was making only $3,000 a month, Miss Candice knew that the success of her marriage would heavily depend on her helping her husband increase his earning potential. As a nationally respected six-figure business coach, Miss Candice has assisted her husband to make a multi-six-figure trucking business. Miss Candice not only grew her husband, but now she coaches and mentors and leads spa women. She calls them her empire, and she leads these women to run a bigger multi-level business throughout the globe. Today, we have the incredible, the dynamic Miss Candice Holyfield, aka the six-figure spa coach. Please welcome her to the stage, Miss.
Hey! Yay! Welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on the show, Queen. I appreciate your hustle. You are amazing. Miss Candice, I gotta ask, what there, I feel like there's a story here. I've been following you all night on Instagram. And your story is just so touching. I mean, you came all the way up. I know they say started from the bottom, now we here, but you literally did it. Can you tell my audience and a little bit about that story, how it happened, how you blew up?
Yes. So basically, I was a waitress for 13 years, and I just did what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and my job was just sick of me. But I was one of the best they had, so they couldn't fire me. So they basically took me out my section. I went from making anywhere from 100, and this was 10 years ago. But I went from making $100 to $150 a day to like $30 a day. And I was like, I can't, pay my bills and take care of my children, off $30 a day as a waitress. So I immediately said, hey, I got to go learn a new skill because I didn't want to go to a new restaurant and start over, from zero with it. So I went to massage school. I started doing massages. I started doing Groupon. That's how I made my first six figures, was on Groupon. And then once I mastered Groupon, I started teaching other people how to master Groupon as well, and that's when everything started getting like so much better.
That's incredible. You all heard it. She realized that she had to move up in this game and she had to change the game. Miss, what motivates you? Because now you teach other women how to do what you do. Like, you ain't just keeping this all to yourself. What inspires you?
In the beginning, when I got my first spot was only one room, and then when I went out and got me a spot that had 4 rooms, I used to work at Massage Envy too, and nobody would quit. I was like, y'all want to come work with me, in my spot? Nobody would quit. But when I was doing the Groupon, I sold so many Groupons, I had so many clients, and so people started coming to help me at my spot from Massage Envy, and they eventually quit Massage Envy, and I helped them to do their own Groupons. I helped them to make 6 figures, and I was just doing all that for free because I had a lot of clients, I had a lot of space, and I couldn't, do it by myself. So I was for years helping people just for free. And so once I decided, hey, let me try to help some other people, and that's when I started charging. That was in 2015. I used to only charge $25 back in 2000. I used to charge $25 to do calls and help people set their Groupon up, show them how to turn the Groupon customers into clients, how to get them to pay them, $70, $80, whatever their original price was. So yeah, 2015, I was charging $25 to help people with Groupon. And then from Groupon, though, it grew into business credit. It grew into getting you a spot, getting you a team, starting your product line. So it grew into a lot of other things just over the years.
That's absolutely powerful, and that's unheard of, right? Most people, they just kind of get comfortable and they settle in. Wanted more. You absolutely deserve, because you knew you deserved it, right? And it inspired me about you. When you met, he was only making $3,000 a month. Most people would walk away from that relationship. Most people would say, "All right, that's not good enough. You going places. You knew you were going places. What made you stick and stay in that marriage and build him up?"
So we actually just got married 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We dated for 4 years, but we could not get married until I built him a multi six figure business. That's why the
That
story
was
is so dope. That's what makes the love story so dope. We dated for 4 years, but we just got married 2 weeks ago.
wow. So that was a requirement of yours. You were like, "Listen, we got to get you up."
Well,
So
I just didn't want us having. I know most marriages, it got a lot to do with financial, and so I didn't want us getting married having financial problems. I didn't want us getting married and he couldn't take care of the household. So once he decided that he was gonna listen to the queen, I helped him build up his trucking company, and we've been doing really really good. And he actually started that business over a year ago, so it took him a year to build it up to what it is now. And then we got married 2 weeks ago.
and man, and how's his trucking company doing now?
No, it's a multi six figure business. So I mean, he's doing amazing with the trucking company. I was already making six figures when I met him. I didn't even know he was making $3,000 a month. We would always go out to eat. He would wine me, dine me. I didn't know because he had a city job, and so we from Memphis, Tennessee. So if you get a job with the city, people think they hit the jackpot, and so I didn't even know he was only making 3K. I didn't find out till years later in our relationship that he was making 3K, and that's when I told him, what goals or desires do you have? If you willing to let me help you, I would love to help you so you can change your whole life.
Wow. So there you have it, y'all. A heart of pure gold. She believed in her man and she had her standards. She had her standards, but she was willing to meet him where she's at and build him up. That is what's needed. And she is leading the charge. Tell us, you did Groupons, you have a spa company, a six-figure spa company. You also do a little bit of Airbnb and you also coach and teach to that as well. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
So anything that I learn how to do, I teach people how to do it. So I've been a super host since 2018. But with the possible shutdowns and things that are coming, I'm really not pushing Airbnb just at the moment until we find out exactly, what's going to happen with the shut. Because my Airbnbs are very expensive. They're in Atlantic Station in Atlanta, Georgia. And if anybody know anything about Atlantic Station, it's not cheap. It's expensive. So we're just waiting to see what the shutdown is going to be, and then we would jump back full fledged into Airbnb, because every our dollars just have to make sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's true. And that's a fact. We do not know where economy's going to take us. And that's smart. That's a business move right there. Bossing up. That's how you boss up, y'all. Stay tuned for the boss chick. So we are going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey y'all, this is Marcus Norman from Gentleman Style Podcast, your host of the number one podcast. And we have the incredible, amazing six-figure spa chick, Miss Candice, changing the absolute game. She's done Airbnb. She runs a six-figure spa business. She did Groupon, y'all. Who starts a business in Groupon? She did. She did. The hustler herself. And she loved her husband, her at the time boyfriend, but she loved her husband enough to build him up and get him to where he's at today. And now they are a dynamic couple. Miss Candice, tell us, you have an award-winning spa parties, and your business instructional classes are designed to empower millennial business owners. Describe what a spa party consists of and how your instructional classes help take other spas to the next level.
Yeah, so a spa party is you and your girls, or it can be you and your man. Like we've done Super Bowl before, we've done New York Fashion Week before, we've done Essence Fest pop up shops a lot. We've done celebrity gifting suites for BET, and it's people coming in and they are getting. We offer massages, facials, we offer teeth whitening, and so those what the spa parties are. And as far as like my classes, I'm trying to show Black spa owners that You can make $50,000 a month. You can make $100,000 a month with your spa, because the average person who has a spa, they're a one woman show, and they don't know they can make 50K months with their spas, or 100K month with their spa. So that's where their whole team building coming in at. That's where making money in bulk comes in at. And of course, if you do a spa party, like we used to do BET gifted suites, and we would be in there for hours, all day, but you make money in bulk. And so those are some of the strategies that I teach during my classes.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And so now you help successful. What's the issue? What is the you're seeing in your professional experience that spa owners are struggling with, that you teach to, and that you help them take it to the next level? What's the
So we
struggle?
So it's three things. Number one, they're a one woman show. So if you offer all these services, you can't do a tea whitening client and a massage client at the same time. No possible way. Number two is the funding. People don't have the money to really put into marketing. People don't have the money to really get a bomb location. People really don't have the money to start them a product line. And then number three is retail. A lot of people, we go to school. Like, I was a licensed massage therapist for 7 years. We taught to go do massage. Nobody taught us to have retail, to have products. And so those are the top three reasons why a lot of black spa owners are not making their 20, 30, 40, 50K months, because of those three things right there. They need a team, they need retail, and they need some money to make all these things happen.
Absolutely. And that makes perfect sense. Retail, you need marketing, and you need a team. A lot of them trying to do it all themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does business credit? Because you teach to, again, she teaches to everything, y'all. She is an expert in a lot of golden nuggets. I've been stalking her Instagram all day. Why is business credit so important?
And that goes back to that's another thing. Like, that's not a conversation we have often in the black community about using the bank money and not our own. We're taught to go work two and three jobs, make all our money and put it back into the business. And nobody like, I'm in it's called the Facebook Leadership Network. It's an invite only community, and there's a lot of people that's not black in their group. And when I tell you, the conversations are just so different over in their community, and they talking about things that we're not often talking about in the black community. And so we need the money to grow our business, to scale our business. And even if I do have my own $100,000, I want my $100,000 in the bank, and I want to use the bank
Facts.
$100,000 and flip it, pay them back, and I keep the profit, and I still got my same $100,000. Like, I feel like we need to work so much smarter. I feel like certain conversations need to be had more often, so people can really understand how the big boys and big girls really scale a lot of these businesses that we see. It's not what we think.
Facts.
It's a totally different strategy that they are using. Like, a lot of people don't know Walmart has so much business credit, it's ridiculous. So
True.
it's just so many things that a lot of people don't know, and it's just simple strategies and techniques that we need to know to really scale and jump our business to the next level.
Facts. Hashtag facts. I wanted to show you guys a clip. This clip has been this lighted up my whole world, y'all. Six figure spot chick. Tell us, Queen, you are walking down that is that a
Therapists, all of your favorite celebrities, all of your favorite influencers were my clients, and so I've built an amazing network. And so, Girl Mob, the owner is Miss Skittle. She's owns Cupcake Mafia. She's B Simone manager, and she does a lot of trips. And so, she the one introduced me to my first private jet experience, and I'm doing a private jet tomorrow. We're leaving Houston, get on a private jet tomorrow. And so, all of this is just marketing, everybody. Like, you got to know what your wow factors are. You got to have attraction marketing. And so this is nothing but marketing for me. That's it. Get on a private jet, it's marketing. I could definitely just get on Delta. I don't have to get on a private jet, but I need people to be attracted to me, and I need to make sure I'm staying relevant in the marketplace.
facts? Absolute facts. So you guys are seeing it live. This she is not to be trifled with. She is not a game. She is teaching business owners how to take it to the next level, and this is real. She is the real deal. And so, tell us, she's an author, y'all. She has written over 30, count them, 30 ebooks on spa professionals. One of my favorites is the A to Z marketing guide for spapreneurs. What does that book talk about in a 3,000 foot view, and how can we get our hands on a copy?
Yeah, so that was the book that helped me become a best-selling author on Amazon, and it's actually just basic information, but it's just breaking down all these different marketing techniques that people can use. And it's a super quick read, but a lot of people don't understand the depth of the book. They like, oh, but the people not doing community service events uh, from their spa name. People not calling the news, getting features on the news. So it's a bunch of different strategies all on which I use in my business. And that book is actually on Amazon, and the link is also in my bio on Six Figure Spot Chicken. I'm super excited because I'm starting my book club. I used to have a book club like 2 years ago, and I just blew up at Six Figure Spot Chicken. I was too busy, but I'm starting my book club back in January, so I'm super excited about it. And we already have what our first book is going to be. For people who do have my A to Z marketing or my Spa Bible, they're going to be able to come in and get a free masterclass from those two books where I kind of just break it down. Because I know people are overlooking a lot of good information in there, so I'm going to break it down for everybody 1 month. It's as a part of my book club.
Absolutely. And if you all haven't noticed, there's the link down there at Amazon to get a copy of that book. Get your hands on it. It is a must seller and it's affordable above all else. So when you try and the spa queen is not breaking your bank. She is educating and giving back, y'all.
And,
Absolutely.
it, and it'll come with a master class too, though. So that's the dope part about it.
Ooh, that is value. That's a lot of value. That's probably like
Yeah,
a couple
for sure.
six-figure value. I love it.
Period. Period.
Period. Queen, tell us, what is your Millionaire Night School? You teaching
Yeah.
classes.
I love my Millionaire Night School. So far, it is over 6 hours of education. It is a free business school, and it's just different steps that I'm showing people of how I built my own seven-figure company. So it's called Millionaire Night School because I remember I used to be up all times of night just thinking and masterminding, and I could not go to sleep. Now I'm just so exhausted. I go to sleep at nighttime. But I remember for years, I would just be up trying to figure it out. And so that's why I named it Millionaire Night School. It's free. It's on my IGTV on Instagram. I think I'm gonna do one. I think I said Wednesday, so I'm still gonna do it on Instagram Live, but I'm also gonna do it on Clubhouse as well. And so right now, it's over 6 hours of free business school that anybody can go check it out and implement those strategies, and hopefully, make multi six figures or even a seven-figure brand.
Wow, super dope, super dope, super dope. She is giving back, y'all. She's giving back. She is helping change the dynamic. And that's what we need right now. We need more women like her giving back and changing the landscape for other spa business owners. Is it just spa business and can you help just anybody in business take their business to the next level? Because everybody needs marketing. Right.
So I'm sure I can help anybody, but we all know it's niches and the riches. So I just stick to my lane, which is spa. Because I am a co-owner, of the trucking company with my husband. I've helped over 33 men and women, start them a trucking business as well. So I'm just sticking to my lane. I'm not trying to, if somebody got a boutique, I'm not the person to help them because I'm not a master in boutique. I'm just trying to teach people on things that I know I can teach with my eyes closed and things that I have mastered. I've mastered Airbnb, I've mastered business credit, I've mastered spa. So I'm just sticking to my lane and I'm sticking with my niches. But the Millionaire Night School, anybody can go look at that, and I'm sure out of those 6 hours, you will find some type of value from the Millionaire Night School.
Absolutely. What are some books that you recommend that my audience take a look at? What are your favorite books to read?
So one of my favorite billionaires, his name is Tillman Ferretta, and his book is called Shut Up and Listen. He's one of my absolute favorites, Tillman Ferretta. Another book is The Four Agreements. That's Emotional Intelligence 2.0 changed my life. I also joined a network marketing company, and it's just a lot of personal development. But that emotional intelligence changed my life. I pride myself on having amazing customer service as a black business owner. I pride myself on knowing how to solve problems. If a customer has a problem, I pride myself on making sure what people pay me for, I deliver that to them. So another one is Emotional Intelligence 2.0. Definitely a game changer. I feel like every business owner should have that book in their library as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Who do you look up to? Who do you admire in the industry? B Simone?
Uh, um, when it comes B Simone got me on my funk. When the pandemic first hit, because I used to do China trips. I lost $200,000 when the pandemic hit just from China trips alone. And I remember I was just sitting in my house like, I got to refund all these people. What am I going to do? I was confused. And B Simone just kept on showing up every single day selling her lipstick, like saying I saw. I'm like, shit, I'm over here selling information. So
Yeah.
that helped me get out of my funk. But people, some more people who I love Mia Ray. I love Super Scent. I love April Diva Styles. I love me some Prima Donna. It's just so many people who are killing it right now. And so I look up to all of them. I admire Glam University, my first business coach, Miss Skittles, like I said before, Donnell Winningham, my wealth coach. So many people, Coriel, who owns Work University. So it's so many, Courtney Adeli, who owns the Main Choice and the Coffee Click. So it's so many people who I just admire, who I look up to, who come to keep me inspired every single day, to keep me, to let me know I ain't doing enough. Like Super just did her yesterday. She made 26 million this year. That's a lot of money. So
Dang.
me only making 1 million, I got a lot more work to do. And those are the type of things that really keep me, on my toes and on my game when I see things like this.
And you gonna do it. You they always say once you get over the first million, everything else is easy. So
Yes,
you've done the hard work.
I gotta build up my audience more. So that's what I'm gonna be working on moving forward. Is really, really building up my audience a lot more because when I see Super make 26 million or I see Super make 100,000 in 34 minutes, it's because she got the audience. She got
Right.
2.3 million followers. I only got close to 50,000 followers. So I know I need to work on building up. I mean, that's just on Instagram. I'm sure I got more than it, combined, but I need to get a lot of more. I need to get a lot more audience. So that's why I'm pushing Millionaire Night School. Also, I don't know if you've seen it, but I gave away over $100,000 to my followers and my supporters this year. So I just got to do more things to make people fall in love with Candice Holyfield, so I can really be able to do those type of numbers.
Well, you got me, and you are incredible. I'm telling you, y'all get on her Instagram, check her out, follow her on Instagram at Six Figure Spa Chick. That's six figures spelled out spa SPA chick CHICK. You got to subscribe. She will change your life. Um, Absolutely amazing. Her energy is phenomenal. Her game is phenomenal. I'm slacking. I thought I was doing something. I was like, she said 50. Did she say 50,000?
But
Lord, gee.
that's 50,000 is nothing now.
Right.
But people who want to work with influencers, they're looking for the pages that got 10 and 50,000. So I can make a lot of money just as an influencer because I'm still in that 50,000. Once you get over to the 100,000, it's a little bit different. So I'm in a good sweet spot, but I got to get my audience. I got to get way more people, much bigger audience. So that's what I want to. That's what I'm working on the next 90 days.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you gonna do it. Y'all, we have to lift this woman up. We have to subscribe. We have to support this woman up because she's only gonna give back, right? No one ever
Right.
went broke giving back. And so
Right.
she is doing that. How can my audience connect you and how can they support you and where can they reach you at?
Yeah, so I am Six Figure Spot Chick on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If anybody's looking and you want to get into trucking, I have a bomb um, YouTube video with my husband, and he's talking about how he was making it $3,000 and how I finally convinced him to open up his trucking company. So I got a lot of bomb videos, free content on my YouTube as well. I got a business credit video on the YouTube. So it's a lot of good stuff over on the YouTube as well. But I'm the same all across the board: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Six Figure Spot Chick.
Absolutely. And her website, don't forget to tell us about that website.
Yeah, so I have multiple websites: CandiceHolyfield.com, SixFigureSpotChick.com, 20KWeeks.com, ChicksWithChecks.com. So I got a lot of different websites, but if you go to SixFigureSpotChick.com, it'll link you to all of the other websites as well.
Super dope, super dope, super dope. So y'all, we have to give Miss Candice back because she got a family, she got a business to run, she got a legacy to build. So we have to, unfortunately, let her go. But Miss Candice, I appreciate you, Queen. You are amazing. You are incredible. We appreciate you, and don't ever quit. Please don't ever quit. We need
Thank
you.
you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. Miss Candice, if you need anything from us, please reach out to me and I will do whatever I can to support you. And my audience, thank you guys for tuning in and checking Miss Candice out. She is absolutely phenomenal. Get on her Instagram, check her out, check out her page. It is very informational as well as inspiring. She is lifting a trash can. I'm gonna let that sink in, y'all. Go see for yourselves. Miss Candice, we love you, appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Be safe, mask up. All right, y'all, we're going to tune out. Thank you all for tuning in to Gentleman Style Podcast. Like I always say, take care of your friends, take care of your families, and take care of business. This is Marcus Norman and the Six Figure Spa Chick signing off. Love you guys. Bye.